Rouen is known for its majestic cathedrals and its medieval town center. But the city also has a tragic past. It is here that Joan of Arc was burned at the stake. Join me as I explore the capital of Normandy, my first stop, Notre Dame Cathedral. Rouen is a port city located on the River Seine. Normandy's capital is known as the city with 100 bells chiming in the air. In the heart of the historic center is Notre Dame Cathedral. Construction of the cathedral dates back to the 12th century and unfortunately was partially destroyed during World War II. The cathedral also has the embalmed heart of Richard the Lionheart, King of England. Rouen is filled with charming medieval timber-framed houses that date back to the 14th century. There are over 2,000 timber-framed houses throughout the city. Another spot to visit in Rouen is Saint-Maclou Church, which was built in the Gothic style. This beautiful church should be added to your itinerary when visiting the city. A famous spot to visit in the city is Old Market Square. The square has several restaurants and shops, but I highly recommend setting reservations before you visit at La Couronne. La Couronne dates back to 1345, and it is the oldest inn in France. The restaurant contains dozens of pictures of famous people, and the food is superb. In the square, you will encounter a large cross. It was here that Joan of Arc was burned at the stake on the 30th of May, 1431. Another place I recommend to eat in the square is the food market. Here you will encounter several food options to satisfy your hunger. To learn more about Joan of Arc, visit the museum in her name, which is located in the Archbishop's Palace near Notre Dame Cathedral. In 2006, the city of Rouen restored the 14th century great clock. The belfry houses the bells of the city and is also one of the oldest clock mechanisms in Europe. Saint-Ouen Abbey Church was one of the most powerful Benedictine monasteries between the 14th and 16th centuries. The church's beautiful windows let in rays of light that illuminate the 449-foot interior of the church. The Parliament of Normandy is the largest civil Gothic building in France. The building lends to the city's medieval charm and dates back to 1499. Just outside the city is Eau de Lis Normand, which was recently crowned as France's best bakery. The bakery is located in Franconville, Saint-Pierre, just a few miles east of Rouen, and I highly suggest you add this spot to your Normandy itinerary. Rouen is an amazing city, and I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to visit for a few days. To learn more, contact me to custom design your trip to Normandy. Thanks for watching, and spread some joy when you travel.